What's up, guys? Today I want to talk about gaming friends that suck. I'm pretty sure all of us have gaming friends that suck to some extent, but there's levels to it, and I'm curious to see how many other people have my same experiences with gaming friends that suck. There's a lot of different ways that your gaming friends can suck. I'll just pinpoint a few of them, but there's many different ways that they can suck. I just want to rant a little bit about my background and where I come from with some of my gaming friends. So some of the people I'm about to talk about, I've been playing games with these people for some of them almost 20 years at this point. To put it in perspective, I was one of the first people on Xbox Live way back in, what was it, 2002, I think, at this point. So I've been playing console and PC online for, decades at this point. But some of those people that I played with back then, I still play with today, which is pretty cool, to be honest. We've become friends. I've met a lot of people through playing games. But the weirdest thing is, over the years, you think you'd expect somebody to get better at something as they do it more. But I find the opposite in gaming. I find my friends getting worse. And you could say, well, it's just that so many people are playing games these days and there's a lot of good people out there, and that is very true. The competition has gotten stiffer and it is harder to be legitimately good at games these days. Consistent. But that's not what I'm referring to here. These guys, it's like we used to be able to play anything. We could pick up games and play them right off the rip, and everybody would hold their own. Didn't matter if it was like, a shooter, Halo, Battlefield, Call of Duty. Didn't matter what game it was. We could all pick it up and play it relatively similar skill levels. Over the years, they just didn't want to put the time into the games and learn a game. They would turn on the game, play it, get their ass kicked, and not get better at it, not try to get better at it, which is understandable. Some of the games nowadays, they expect ridiculous amounts of grind just to stay relevant. Games like, a good example is NBA 2Ks. If you want to be good at the game, you got to play consistently. And you got to play a lot, not just games. You got to sit in the Gatorade gym and practice your shot. It's literally like real life. You're up in this motherfucker just practicing your jump shot like Michael Jordan, Kobe shit. Got to work, got to get to the playoffs, man. Like, it takes that amount of dedication to be really good at it. So I get people not wanting to put that amount of time into a game. But we're talking about some of these people got to the point where they are complete noobs. They play like complete noobs, like they never touched a video game before. They're asking you how to use their inventory. They're asking you, and you're like, dude, we all just started playing at the same time. It's like they forgot how to figure things out. It's hard to explain. It's weird. As years gone on, it's like they forgot how to figure things out in a game and do their own stuff. I find it very strange, but yeah, some friends, they just can't keep up in games. They're lacking skills. And it can be very frustrating. Whether it's playing an online multiplayer game or a co-op game, it can be very frustrating when you keep losing or dying simply because your friend lacks any skill. A good example, you could be playing something like Destiny 2, and you're doing like the PvE stuff. You're just doing like some dungeon run. Something that with randoms would take you like 15 minutes to complete. You're on like 2 hours because your buddies can't jump over a gap. Mind you, these are people that have been playing for over a decade. They can't jump a gap. When did it get to the point where you actually want to play with randoms because it's a better experience? That is fucked up. When you want to play with randoms over your own friends, there's problems. And yeah, like I said, when we're talking about, having skills, these people played games before. They're not new to games, but they play games nowadays like they've never played a video game before. Even though, like I said, you've known dude for 10 years and he's been playing for over a decade. And it can be very mind-boggling. You ask questions, you're like, dude, don't you see the thing up? Like, I'll have guys ask me, where you at? Dude, this guy's playing on a 70-inch TV. There's a massive mini-map in the top left corner with my fucking green dot right there, dude. Look at the fucking map and go to where I'm at. Where are you at? Oh, where are you at, dude? I don't know where you're at. Like, holy shit, man. How many times I gotta tell you to look at the fucking minimap? I'm the blue dot on your minimap. Very frustrating. Sometimes you just want to smash your head on the table or something. Also, it's frustrating when those same people keep asking you to play a certain game, yet, like I said, they refuse to put any time or effort in on their own at getting better at the game. So it's just not fun for you at all. And I hate when that happens. I'll have friends that want to play like sports games with me, NHL or, like I said, NBA 2K, things like that, and they're terrible. They don't understand the nuance of the game. If you're gonna play 2K, especially with other people, you go in the rec or something, you can't just jump on there and you ain't played in however long. You barely play any 2Ks to begin with, and then you're just gonna go on there and this guy is just jacking up shots. Takes like that guy takes like 15 shots in the game. It's mind-boggling. You're like, dude, why don't you take a month off and go figure out how to play the game? I just don't understand, but it's fun as fuck for them. Your friend's having an absolute blast. I use an analogy here. It's like we're all friends and we want to play a competitive game. We want to play a game of basketball in real life. So we go to the gym. We go to the gym every weekend. We all get together and we play basketball. And like I said, it's amongst us friends. We're not fucking NBA players or nothing, but we want to play competitively. We want to play legit. But you got like two buddies that want to play with you and they're in wheelchairs. And you're like, all right, like, okay, so you let them play. You play a game or two with them. And it's whatever. But then you get to a point where you're like, all right, we want to play real basketball now. Because I want to test myself. I want to see how well I can do. Because I can't really test myself when you guys are in wheelchairs out here, and I'm not. We either all of us should get in the wheelchairs or none. But they get really pissed off if you say that to them, and you're like, dude, but, and I understand, like, those two people in the wheelchair playing that basketball game, they are having the time of their life. They're having an absolute blast. You're not. It's fucking terrible for you. This isn't a real game of basketball. This is like Make-A-Wish Foundation shit over here, which is fine. Like I said, that's fine. But at some point, I want to play some real basketball. And they get mad when you tell them that you want to play real basketball. It's like, well, dude, you're in a fucking wheelchair. Wait till you heal up when you get out of the wheelchair and then, go work out your leg a little bit and stuff so you can come play some legit basketball. Just for the sake of this argument. Maybe they're not actually, paralyzed for life or something. Maybe the guy broke his leg, but he still wants to play basketball with this broken leg. It's like, dude, heal up and go lift some weights. Go practice your shot and stuff. And yeah, when you get good, we'll come out here and we'll play. We'll play some basketball. No, they don't want to do that. They get all pissed off at you. You might even lose some friends over it if you let them know that, hey, I'm not having a good time. I'm a fan of that. I'll just tell them straight up, I'm not having a good time. A lot of people just like ghost them. They won't. Guy will be hitting you up. Hey man, you want to go to the gym, play some basketball? You just don't answer the phone. Fucking move, change your address. Like I'm not going through all that shit. I'll just tell the guy I don't like playing wheelchair basketball. But yeah, it's unfortunate that it can possibly ruin friendships over that. I've had it ruin some friendships over it. But yeah, they don't understand that when they're in the game, they're ruining the game for you, for a lot of people, honestly. But not just their lack of skill, though. They can ruin the game in other ways for you. You've all had friends like this that have ruined a game for you. You're going to play a co-op game or something with a buddy. And as soon as you guys get there, he's already looked everything up on the internet before you even got a chance to get in the game. You don't even know much about the game. You just picked it up. He asked you to pick it up. He's already got everything ready to go. You just get ready to start the game, and he's already looked up all the meta builds, all the correct strategies for doing things, and just completely destroys any chance at that wonder of finding your own way in a game. It's really unfortunate, and I feel like a lot of people have lost their way in general with just experiencing the game. don't look all this stuff up. If you really have to look something up, if you really get stuck or whatever the case, it is what it is. But damn, man, just play the game. Try to find your own strategies, your own builds. That's part of the fun. And some of your friends, because of the meta stuff, they might get mad at you or not even want to play certain games with you just because you want to play with your own strategy. They'll yell at you like, you're not playing the meta. You gotta play the meta. You're not supposed to be over there with that character. Why are you wearing that item with that character? It's like, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna play the way I want. And the best part is you'll end the match like, well, I got the best numbers. I got the best numbers, so if this is unmeta and I should be the worst guy, or I should have got smoked by all the other dudes that got the meta builds and the best build on YouTube. It's very annoying. Also, if you jump in a game slightly late with one of your friends, they might want to hurry up and catch you up to them, and they'll just like run you through all the main content right out the gate. And you might miss the entire game experience because you spent the game just walking behind them while they one-shot everything and give you OP gear like right off the rip. That can easily ruin the game experience for you depending on the game. I know for me personally, it happened to me with Borderlands 1. As soon as I got into Borderlands 1 back in the day, my buddy handed me like a modded gun that one-shot everything in the game from the start. I never played Borderlands 2 or 3 because it ruined the whole thing for me. I hated it. That game sucked because I didn't play a game. I just walked the whole game and one-shot everything. It was terrible. Sometimes also you'll have those other friends that just keep buying games. They just keep buying games. It doesn't matter, man. They spend all their money on games. They just buy game. You're like, dude. They'll buy Baldur's Gate 3, and then literally 3 days later, they're buying another game. You're like, dude, you just bought Baldur's Gate 3. Like, that's like a 100-hour game or whatever it is. Like, that's going to take you a while to beat. You look up their shit, they played like 2.5 hours, and they're already on to the next game. Dude, you just spent $70, $60, $50, whatever, on this game, and you played it for 2 hours, and you're already playing the next one. Fuck. And then they'll get on their high horse, they'll get on their greasy used car salesman pitch, and they'll start trying to talk you into buying, a multiplayer game to play with them, only for them to play for 2 days and never touch the game again. And then you're just stuck with the multiplayer only game with nobody to play it with. I've had that happen numerous times. And some of the games are hard to play without people, like Lethal Company or something. You could jump into random rooms and stuff, but it can be strange, those types of games. Sometimes fun though. But your friends will not stop bugging you to buy the next flavor of the month game, and it is annoying as shit. If you avoid their used car salesman approach and just sit back and watch, you'll see them shill multiple games to you in a short time span. And they'll always let you know that you made the right decision because you just look at all the games that you would have wasted money on after a month's time that they've already moved on from. And you just remember the past month of like, this guy tried to shill like 6 games to me that he is no longer playing already. It's hilarious. Makes you laugh. At this point where I'm at with having gaming friends that suck, some of my friends have gotten so bad, I started to look at my girlfriend who has only been playing games for like 5 years and was like, I should just teach you how to play this game, because a lot of my friends have gotten to that point where they're so bad at certain games that I'm like, it'd probably just be better if I just teach you how to play this game, because at least you're interested in playing the game and you have a chance to get better. I look at it like in NFL. You got an old quarterback, and he's starting to age out. He's all right. He can be good at times, but he ain't as good as he once was, So you're looking at him, and he's getting on in years. He's getting long in the tooth. But then you got this rookie quarterback that they're kind of playing at the same level. You don't know what the rookie quarterback's capable of. He might be absolute trash too, but he might not. And you might as well give him a shot because he's only 21. The other quarterback's 40. So it's like, well, you might as well just give the young quarterback a shot. That's how I feel with my girlfriend at this point. Games that I would have never asked her to play with me, I think to myself, like, you know, I should teach you how to play NBA 2K. You know, I should teach you how to play some NHL. I think you'd be pretty good at it. Because honestly, she'd probably be better than half of my friends at this point. So because of all that, I've pretty much gone full circle at this point in my gaming life. I mainly enjoy playing single player games only now because of this. I'm really not sure what the hell happened over the years, but the disparity between gamer skill levels and the way that they play games has killed an integral part of gaming, in my opinion. Especially just multiplayer games in general. I never would have thought playing games with my friends would suck this bad, but it does. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think. Do you have friends that suck at gaming? And what do you guys do about them? Do you have better solutions than I? Have you talked to them? Did you find ways to get them back on track and get them back at their skill levels? Like, let me know, man, because I am on the struggle bus with this one. But anyways, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out.